Hey YouTubers, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Alright, what am I enjoying right now? Well, I just got done doing a SJ Pour review on Jeremy's beer for the SJ Pour Challenge. So I'm just enjoying the rest of that while I shoot this. Definitely a nice beer. Good job, Jeremy. So, what do I got going on? I'm going to shoot over to some quick footage of something I just bought today, and then what I did today, and then I'm going to do just a quick garden update, and another update, probably, I forget which order I'm going to put it in, but then another update on some cider I just made. So I'm going to finish drinking this, and I'm going to switch over to some other video, and then I will be back with you. Another quick update on what I got going on. Finally bought myself a better bottle. I was kind of forced to, since got Pinot Noir and Pinot Grigio going at the same time, so I need another carboy. So I pulled the trigger and bought a better bottle. So I'm doing my final transfer of my Pinot Grigio. You can see it's pretty clear, but this particular kit wants it transferred one more time and then have it sit for 10 to 14 days for final clearing. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'll be bottling this probably in about 2 weeks or less. So I just wanted to show you that quick update. And I tell you what, I am so glad I bought one, because if you don't own one, just go over to someone's house that has one, fill up a glass carboy 6-gallon, fill up a 6-gallon one of these with water and pick them both up, and you'll notice an amazing difference in weight. I was absolutely shocked when I had this thing 5 gallons of iodo 4 in this, sanitizing it. And I was able to pick this thing up with ease and shake it, where one of these, you really got to muscle it up. But just wanted to show you a real quick update on this, just racking this off into its final carboy before bottling. Right now I have everything laid out to make some more cider. Got a funnel in there, sanitizing, hydrometer, test jar, sanitizing, airlock, demijohn. Got the apple juice I'll be using there, and then some brown sugar. And then this yeast I've never used before, I'm going to give this a shot. Probably use about half that. So let's get rolling. So the first thing I want to do is just get an idea of what the starting gravity of this juice is. It's usually around 1040, 1045. This one looks like it's about 1040, so definitely means I'm going to be adding some sugar in here to see if I can't bump it up a little bit. Put that back in the sanitizer, dump this back in since this is all sanitized already. Then I'll go ahead and get this dumped out and add some juice to it and some sugar and see where we're at. Alright, you can see I made quite a mess doing that. I just kind of dumped it in. But I am sanitizing some plastic wrap. So I figure what I'll do is just wrap it around here, give it a good shake, and then I'm going to take another reading. Okay, so I just went ahead and took another reading. If I had to guess, I'd probably put maybe half a cup to a cup of brown sugar in. See, right now it's sitting 70 to 72 degrees. I've shaken this up numerous times, and I'm just going to go ahead and eyeball this and maybe pitch about half of it. Alright, we'll just go with that amount. I think that'll be good. I'm just going to kind of give this a good swirl again. so see if I can't find my airlock and stuff, and I'll be back with you. Alright, I noticed I had a few yeast sitting up on the side, so I just threw my saran wrap back up there, and I went ahead and swirled it around a little bit more. Get that guy jammed in there. Get this guy in here. You can see about how much apple juice was left over. And I usually just take a little bit of my sanitizing solution, pour it in there, and there, we're done. So, like I said, we're sitting at about 70 to 72, but there we go. There's a demijohn full of cider. So I will check back with that when it starts fermenting. Okay, and we're about 18 hours into the cider right now. So you can see it's going away, and then if you look closely, definitely see lots of activity down there. The only problem is, down in my basement it's about 64 degrees, so this might take a little bit longer than usual to ferment out, but you can definitely see it's chugging away nicely. I'll take a few more shots every few days, see how it's doing. Okay, so here's the cider again. It's 6 days later. See, there's still a little activity in it. It's definitely slowed down quite a bit. So, still see it's it's going a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is probably let this go another couple days, and then I'm going to go ahead and dry hop it with 1 ounce of Cascade. Here's a real quick garden update. I'll just skip over the rhubarb, it's not doing much yet. Let's go to my bell peppers. You can see I'm getting some good ones coming in here. Another one down here. Not really anything on this plant or this plant yet. So at least 2 out of the 4 are doing something. You can see the strawberries are throwing out a lot of side shoots. Looks like I got a good one here I can pick. I thought I saw another one, but sometimes I don't know if animals get to it first or what. So definitely got one, but you can see some of these. It looks like I don't know if something's getting to them or not. Maybe I'll have to protect these a little bit better next year. Then we got tomatoes. You can see with the shade and stuff, but there's definitely lots of tomatoes in here. Maybe this one we can see even better. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's some huge tomatoes. It's just, I'm sure I've got probably over, a good 8 to 12 or more tomatoes. They're just all green still. They haven't ripened yet. So I'm waiting for that. So let me hop back over my fence a second so we can look at the hops again. I did a hop update on Monday and asked you guys a question about the cones. So I just don't know if these are ready to harvest yet or not. They're definitely papery. Just trying to do this to where I don't shade it. They definitely make the noise, but I've heard other people saying you look under these leaves to see yellow lupulin and stuff, so I don't know, maybe I'll let these go, like I mentioned in my hop updates, for another couple weeks. So they're still pretty spongy. You can see I'm definitely getting a ton there. I don't want to spend too much time on this garden update since I already did a hop update, but there you go. There's just a quick look at the garden. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed those updates. So as you can see, I finally bought a better bottle. I'm sure a lot of you guys already own them. All I had was glass carboys. Finally bought my first one, and man, am I glad I did. I was shocked when I filled that thing up with about 5 gallons of sanitizer and picked it up. It felt like a 1/10 the weight of the glass carboy. It was just an amazing difference. So if you don't own one of those yet, if you know someone that does, you should do a side-by-side comparison because it's ridiculous the difference. I mean, I picked that thing up full and shook it, and it was like nothing weight-wise in comparison. The glass carboy, I kind of have to hug when I shake it just to make sure I don't drop it. That's how heavy it is. And obviously, you guys know the safety concerns. The only negative I saw was be careful putting an airlock on it if you've already got sanitizer in your airlock, because I did that and I sucked a tiny bit back into my wine. I'm not too worried about that, but the reason is if you're not careful about how you put it down and you push on it, obviously those flex and then they suck liquid back in. So I would recommend if you do one of those, put it on with a empty airlock first, put that in there, and then add your sanitizing or solution or your water, whatever you put to your airlock, and just do that part last. I've always done it ahead of time with glass just so I could put everything away nice and neat and I get everything sealed up, but that was a lesson learned on the better bottle. Also, you guys saw I made some cider. I've been telling myself since I've been making cider, I'm going to wait till the local orchards have some some actual cider that I can use to make my next hard cider with instead of store-bought apple juice. I've been out so long that I finally got those 1-gallon demijohns and I decided to make a batch. So it's been fermenting for 6 days, and so in a couple days when it slows down, I'm going to go ahead and dry hop with 1 ounce of hops. I'll probably let that sit for about 5 days and then I'll bottle it. So I'm kind of excited about that, having those demijohns. And then, you guys saw my garden update. So again, back to the hops. I will probably let those sit, like I said in my update, for maybe another week or two. But any advice you guys have, if I'm thinking of things wrong with the hops or if I'm looking at them wrong, I just did that based on one of the videos I watched. There's a couple of pros out there with on YouTube that do hops that are amazing, and I heard one of them talk about you just squeeze them. If it sounds like paper, then they're ready. So that's the reason I mentioned that in my video. And then as far as brewing, I had planned on doing a yeast starter today, but I pulled my harvested yeast out of my fridge, and I don't think it's going to warm up enough to do a starter tonight. If it does, I'll still do one. Otherwise, I'll do it in the morning. And I'm hoping to brew some beer finally, maybe Thursday or Friday, depending on, probably not till Friday if I don't get the yeast starter on until tonight or tomorrow morning. And I still don't have a burner, so I'm just going to have to use my old kettle. But, I mean, good Lord, I'm out of beer. And it's about time to get brewing again. It's been about 2 months for me. So I don't want to ramble on any longer, so I'm just going to say Happy Homebrew Wednesday. I hope you guys have a good week. I've been trying to get to all your videos. I'll keep trying. There's just so many of them right now, and then with all the SJ Pour reviews, it's been tough. And if I do get a chance to brew beer, then I will do a Beer Fun Friday, which I haven't done in a while. But other than that, you guys have a good day, and cheers.